Hello, my name is Dove Levy, and this is my Module 6 assignment presenting research findings. As it comes to my academic background, I am in professional studies with a major in information technology, which I am very close to completing. The research problem that I went for is the lack of technological and life skills which exist within modern education and within society. There's been a huge impact on the amount of people for the workforce, on just being able to function, and a big part of the issue is the amount that is caused by parents not being able to teach, or the lack of funding, or several other things. The reason I chose this topic is because I noticed a severe lack of basic life and technological skills regularly, and I wanted it to be remedied before it becomes more critical of an issue. The relevant disciplines for this are information technology, education, curriculum and instruction, as well as socioeconomics. When it comes to the insights from information technology, they are the fact that technology is becoming more prevalent in the workplace and in society overall, that the skills with technology are critical to being able to function in this modern world, that expertise and experience is a significant factor in your hireability, and a large amount of technology skills are not taught effectively in formal education, and I know this from experience. From education, it's that technological and life skills are rarely taught effectively in formal education. Once again, I know from experience, I wasn't really taught to use a computer there. I basically learned it entirely on my own. These skills often rely on parents to educate their children on, but that goes to the third point, which is that parents are becoming less and less able to teach them due to these economic and social factors, and lower income students are often at a disadvantage because of a lack of resources. The issue is complex because while it is true that education plays a role in learning these skills, IT skills are rarely taught and often leave that to trainers of companies, even lacking training at the college level. Like, I got very little here. This is opposed to the fact that education needs to teach things equally, as without the ability for people to learn critical skills, they will struggle to function inside of a modern society. They agree, however, that critical life and tech skills must be taught earlier. This not only significantly reinforce the workforce, but also allow people to function better in society. Lower income students will often struggle with most of these concepts due to a lack of resources, and you often need a job to teach you some more critical technology skills like IT skills. While life skills are supposed to be taught by parents, meaning that the education discipline and the information and technology discipline both suffer the same issues of trying to hand off their teaching from education to someone else. My new understanding is that it's way more complex than I initially expected. It requires viewpoints from so many different disciplines, more than I could have probably presented even if I had a whole day. But it needs to begin with a collaboration between education and IT, because these are two of the most critical in today's society. And without the collaboration of multiple disciplines in this issue, it will only get worse and intensify. We can only hope there will be enough chances and changes that we can make to compensate for the current deficit that this issue has already brought on. Thank you for listening to my presentation. Here is my reference page, and goodbye.